Good morning. Welcome to day 59 of the Index Card a Day Challenge. 2 more days after we finish today's card. This is yesterday's card and our stack, and we will go through this at the end. Before we get started, we're going to go over the Blueberry Girls. The new addition today, let me pull her up right here. And this was sparked from a comment by, let me pull up the name. I know the first name's Kathy. I think it's Kathy Griar. I don't know how to say her last names. I'm so sorry. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. Kathy Griar. She said, a blueberry girl needs to land on an iCAD. Great technique today. Well, there she is on her iCAD. Today's iCAD 59s. She's landed on 59. I'm loving all your comments on the Blueberry Girls. It's been so much fun. So today I have my card, and all I have is this. This is a piece of architect drawing. My dad did a lot of driveways, sidewalks, houses, all kinds of things my whole life. And he had a lot of plans, and I asked him for some of them so that he wouldn't throw them away. Well, when he passed away, I got the rest of them, and so I have a stack of plans. So I've never used any of it till today, so I thought I would drag some out. The only thing I wish is that it was not in blue. I wish it was in black. I guess this is the way they do it, so. I'm going to pick an area of this paper and glue it to my card. There's a bathroom down here we can put on the card. I like this area up here. I don't know what this is. The roof. I see OOF there, so it's part of a roof. So after that, I don't know what to do. So let me figure out which area I'm going to use, and then I'll start gluing that down, and then we'll go from there. All right, I've got my card covered, but I forgot to write Kathy's name on the little girl, so I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm going to write Kathy's name right here. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to forget that. I got a little sidetracked this morning. I'm going to go through my scraps and see if there's anything I can use on this card. And if anybody was curious about the flowers that we've been using, this is what they look like today. I know I'm all over the place in this video so far. Really pretty colors, and I think I could get more color out of them, but I'm not going to play with those today. Don't worry. All right, I'm going to find something to go on here, and then I'll share with you what I found. Pulled out some of the papers we've made over the last couple of days, and I think these flowers, the colors that they are, will go really well with this paper that I use, the colors that are in the plan. And so I was thinking about cutting out some flowers and just sticking them on there as a start. But I also wanted to show you that card that I said was a flub yesterday. It's completely dry now. Look at the colors. It was so different yesterday. I see a bouquet of flowers right here. But I thought I'd share that with you real quick. I found the flowers that I want to glue on here, but before I do, I'm just going to play on the card. I don't know if it's going to turn out the way I want it to or not. Honestly, I'm not very energized today, to be honest with you, so I'm having trouble even doing a card. But we're going to try. We're going to keep pushing through. I'm going to take my Stabilo, my black Stabilo pencil, and a wet paintbrush, and I'm just going to make some marks, like flower marks on here, and then activate it with water, and then I might put some watercolor, and then I might glue these on, or I might not. I don't know. I like them on there, but I want something else on here first. I'm going to use India inks on here. I have Red Violet by Dr. Phil Martin, Bombay, and I have Daler Rowney, Payne's Gray, and Fluorescent Pink, and another Bombay, Golden Yellow. While this is drying, I'm going to take a cluster of scraps and sew them together at the sewing machine. I'm going to take a piece of book text and 2 of these flowers. I probably won't use the 3rd one. And maybe add some washi tape and some odd and end pieces of scraps and just stitch them to put at the bottom and see if I like it. So once this is stitched together and this is a little more dry, I'll come back and I'll see if it goes together as well as I'd like it to in my head. I'll be back in a minute. This is a white Posca pen. Hopefully it still works. Yeah. And I'm going to go around my flower a little bit. It's having a hard time. Let me try my Versa chalk. It's a little thicker than I want. Maybe I can do the edge. Okay, here's my little cluster that I stitched together. And I'm going to glue that down right at the bottom. I really like this. I really like how it's coming together. I really like that my dad laid these plans on his dining room table. I can see him doing it now, and looked this over to figure out the quote for the customer and then evidently follow through with the job because he still has the plans. It's a nice memory. All right, I'm gonna see if there's anything else I wanna do to this. I might be done, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking I want the word plans. I was gonna put the words best laid plans ... You know how that goes. And I just decided it's too much. I've got a lot of writing here. I don't want to white it out with gesso. The word peaceful and peacefully comes up here, and I left that there on purpose. But I thought maybe just the word plans would look good on here. I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it with this, whatever this thing's called, Dymo. It's one of those things we played with as kids. I remember having one as a kid and at school, and I really loved it. And this is not an old one, but I still like using it occasionally. I'm just going to punch the word plans. I like the word on here. I've tried it everywhere, and my favorite place is right here. So I'm just going to put it right below the word peaceful. So it'll basically say peaceful plans. I didn't plan to say that, but I like the way it sounds anyway, so I'm going to put that down. And I'm going to put a little glue on the back of this just to help it stay down because it's going on top of some stitching and some washi tape and all those things. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. This turned out to be a really relaxing, fun card to do. I didn't expect it to turn out this way, but I really love it. So we're done. There's the card. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great whatever it is. I will see you again soon. And we've got 2 more cards and we're done with this series. And I've really enjoyed having you along for the ride. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Before we get started, which is going to be easy to do. Goodness gracious. What can I say?